Welcome to the heart of our workshop. This is where the ancient tradition of treating Tibetan yak leather begins.
We begin by carefully unrolling these magnificent hides. Then they are meticulously scraped by hand. The sound of the hides being unloaded is the start of our process. Next, the craftsmen meticulously scrape each piece by hand.
Each hide is inspected for quality, a crucial first step in creating the finest Tibetan leather.
The journey of the yak leather starts here. First, the craftsman must carefully clean and then oil the hide.
The hides must soak for several days. We gently knead them by hand, ensuring the solution.
Here the water gently prepares the hide, but the true magic happens here, where the leather is slowly stretched and
Here we see the raw yak hides tumbling in the tanning solution. This rhythmic process is essential for achieving the leather's unique suppleness and durability.
inside the drum, the yak leather tumbles slowly, absorbing the oils. Then our skilled craftsman begins the meticulous action. This is the crucial dehairing stage. The craftsman uses this heavy tool to scrape away the coarse yak hair, and here we see the meticulous process of dehairing. The craftsman gently scrapes away the thick winter coat, revealing the smooth leather beneath. This scraping process, or sloughing, removes the outer layer while preserving the hide's strength.
Yes, it takes great care.
This is where the hide truly begins its transformation. Every strand of loose hair must be gently yet firmly washed away in the fresh water. The sound of the water flushing vigorously through the mesh is key here. It cleanses the yak leather.
The craftsman here is meticulously scraping away the unwanted tissue, revealing the true quality of the yak leather.
The rotating drums are precisely calibrated to clean the hide while preserving the unique texture of the Tibetan yak leather. Here we see the meticulous process of scraping the raw hide. This separates the flesh from the leather. The craftsman is now burnishing the yak hide with an agate stone. This is crucial for achieving the desired smoothness and durability. The scraping process is essential for achieving this smoothness. It's a meticulous craft, resulting in this. We begin the tanning process by carefully hand-rubbing these natural oils deep into the yak hide, focusing on the texture and suppleness. The craftsmen are carefully loading the heavy hides into the rotating drums. This is the very beginning of the tanning process, crucial for the leather's quality. Here we begin the tanning process. The chemicals and water swirl together, preparing the yak hides for their transformation. The drum ensures every fiber of the yak leather is perfectly conditioned. Our craftsmen then every piece is hand scraped with great care. Then we slowly rub in the conditioning oil.
We let the yak leather soak for at least a month. It's a slow process, but absolutely essential for this texture and durability.
Once the tanning process is complete, the heavy yak hides are carefully removed from the drum, dripping with the rich tanning liquor. The journey begins with dragging the wet hides across the stone floor. It is a meticulous process. Now begins the careful stretching and oiling. This conditioning brings out the natural richness of the yak, and this is where the yak hide is wrung. As you can see, the heavy rollers press the water out while keeping the fibers intact. Welcome to the Tibetan Yak Leather Factory. I'll be your guide as we explore the key stages of our production process.
The drying process is crucial. Our skilled craftsmen carefully knead and stretch the yak hides by hand.
The craftsman ensures every hide is perfectly draped. The salt and the mountain air work together to cure the leather. The sound you hear is the beginning of the transformation. Our craftsmen carefully trim the edges, ensuring every piece meets our standards. We start by inspecting the raw hides, then they move to these drums for the tanning and milling process, softening the leather while maintaining its strength. The craftsman guides the yak hide into the splitting machine, which uses this precision blade to shave it to the perfect thickness.
Here you can see the yak hide being carefully guided through the rollers. The machine splits the thick leather into two perfect, even.
Our skilled craftsmen use this curved blade to carefully prepare the leather for the next stage. The craftsman meticulously scrapes the hide, creating these beautiful curls. We gently brush them together to be used later in the process. Listen to the sound of the leather. Each piece is carefully examined and scored by hand, a tradition passed down through generations. To achieve this deep crimson, the yak hides are hand-kneaded in the vats for hours. This meticulous process ensures that here the craftsman is meticulously blending the pigments by hand to achieve this perfect shade of crimson for the yak leather. Here is where we begin the dyeing process. This deep crimson color comes from natural pigments found right here in the region.
We dip the hide deep into the vat, ensuring the rich color penetrates every fiber of the leather.
This is the dyeing stage. He uses a special brush to work the natural pigments deep into the yak leather, creating that rich, lasting color. This is the fat liquoring stage, where we introduce nourishing oils into the yak hide to ensure it becomes incredibly soft and supple.
Now the craftsman applies the oil. This is where the leather truly come alive, absorbing the nutrients. As you can see, the oil is massaged deep into the fibers. This is what gives Tibetan yak leather its incredible durability and rich color.
Here, the machine rhythmically stretches the hide. Listen to the sound of the fibers loosening. This ensures the leather becomes supple yet durable. As you can hear, the stretching machine powerfully yet gently elongates the yak hide, preparing it for the next stage while preserving its unique texture. The final stage is surface finishing. As you can see, the craftsman applies a protective layer. Listen closely as the fine mist settles over the hide. This protective layer ensures the leather's longevity while maintaining its unique feel. Here we apply the dye with a fine mist, ensuring deep saturation. Then, using specialized tools and rhythmic precision, this is where the hydraulic press stamps the pattern deep into the yak hide.
Perfect. This is the embossing stage. The heavy press imprints the unique texture onto the yak leather, a crucial step for durability and aesthetic.
To ensure the highest quality, we carefully inspect the grain after the sanding. This ensures the leather remains soft. He is checking the suppleness now. This is the crucial stage where we ensure the quality of the Tibetan yak leather. Listen to the gentle sound as the hide is turned. Our craftsmen ensure every piece is perfect before moving to the cutting stage. He's carefully inspecting the hide now. When he finds a small defect like this one, he gently marks it with the pencil. This is where the true craftsmanship begins. Listen closely as the pencil glides across the hide, marking the precise cut. This traditional process, passed down through generations, emphasizes the natural beauty of the yak hide, creating these exquisite textures. This meticulous rolling process ensures the leather retains its unique texture and quality before the next stage. It is a true art form.
The craftsman meticulously rolls the hide. This softens the leather while retaining its strength.
Here you can see the meticulous care taken. We use this thick rope, pulling it just so, to keep the rolls perfect. This is where the true strength of the yak leather is tested. Tensing the straps requires precision and care to ensure durability for the journey ahead. Here, the freshly tanned yak hides are brought for careful stacking. It is crucial to preserve the unique texture of each piece. After tanning, the hides are brought here to rest. Our artisans meticulously stack them by hand, preparing them for the final conditioning phase.
By focusing on the craftsmanship, the gentle scraping and careful oiling you see here, we achieve this incredibly supple and rich finish. The yak leather is meticulously treated with natural oils, ensuring its unique texture and durability before it is shipped.
This is where the magic truly happens. Our craftsmen meticulously hand-buff the yak leather, bringing out its significance.
As you can hear from the sounds of the mallet, this stage is all about softening the fibers. The result is this incredibly durable.
And here, the craftsman gently strokes the hide. This meticulous process is essential for achieving the smoothness you see. The sound you hear is the leather being carefully burnished. Now, watch as this traditional stamp is pressed.
He is scoring a precise line into the thick hide now. The detail work is essential for the beautiful texture you see here. We've reached the end of the journey. The craftsman uses this burnisher to seal the edges, creating this beautiful, lasting finish.
This is the secret to Tibetan yak leather. Strong, yet supple, and entirely crafted by the dedicated hands you see here.